We have four types of views: projection view, database view, help view, maintenance view, help view. So, three-tier architecture. In the three-tier architecture, there will be something called as work processors. In the application layer, there will be work processors. Work processors, where your program gets executed, and your database. And there will be something called as application buffer. At the same time, there will be something called as database buffer also. Database buffer also. Application buffer, database buffer. Now, inside the database, your tables are there. Your tables are there in different layers: APPL0, APPL1, etc. Now, whenever you write a select and select, I can write a program with select and select, select and select, followed by select and select. So when I'm writing select and select, my program has to jump across tables. First, table 1 get the data, then go to table 2 get the data. Like this, it has to jump here and there. So the time taken to execute the program is taking a lot of time. Have some common sense topics here. Common sense is, let's assume your friends are coming from some outstation to your house. Now they will get down at the bus stop. Now you have to go and pick them. So 10 members came. So now you took your bike and picking one by one person. You are going and picking the first person, coming back. You are going and picking the second person, coming back. You are going and picking the third person and coming back. So what will happen? How much time it will take to pick one by one record here and there, here and there? So it is a time consuming factor. So select statements is a time consuming factor. So I can write this instead of writing a nested selects, I can write a join. I can write a join on two tables or three tables or four tables. Join on table one, table two directly. Now, whether to use inner join or left out join, that depends on requirement to requirement. So first you should understand what is the requirement, and then based on that you have to decide whether to use inner join or left outer join. SAP ECC supports only two types of joins. When you write a join, the join will happen in the application buffer. It will join both the tables in the application buffer, apply the on conditions, where conditions, and then it will give you the record what you want. So joins are the fastest in SAP. So whatever topics we learn in the future also, when we compare the speed wise, joins are the fastest. No one can beat the speed of joins. Joins are the fastest. But now the joins has some drawback. What's the drawback? If the table says the first 6 months to 1 year, the programs will work perfectly. But after 1 year, if the data is becoming huge, the memory is not sufficient to join the tables. If the memory is not sufficient to join the tables, it will go to dumps. So joins possibility is dumps. That is first scenario. Second scenario, whenever you are using a left outer join, we cannot use right side table fields in the where condition. So in such scenario, we cannot go for joins. So wherever joins are going in dump because of insufficient memory, we can go for a views. Joins and views work on the same process, but indirectly views are joined. Views are joined in the database level. So the possibility of dump does not exist. So views will never go to dump because every company will maintain huge database space. Every company will maintain database space in terabytes, so it won't go to dump. Wherever a join is ending up in dump, I can go for views. Now, for one table, do I want to create a view? Does not required. But still, whenever you want to, we are learning views, so we are learning different types of views. Projection view is for one table. One table. So projection view is used to display or update fields of one table. Only one table. We can note note we can use projection view projection view to update a record if the complete key field is part of the definition. If note if the key is not part of the definition, it can be only used to display the data. It cannot be used to update. Restrictions restrictions are also called as constraints, are also called as drawbacks. First one, can be used only for one table, cannot be used for multiple tables. Second, we can restrict the fields but not the contents. We can restrict at field level but not at the content level. What does this mean? So now I am going to an SC11 table. I am creating one view y8b underscore prv01 So for my naming convention, I'm giving this as PRV, projection view. If you want to follow the naming conventions, follow, else don't follow. So I'm creating a with projection view with one table, employee table, some the whichever table you want. Y, Z, I'm taking as of now. Table fields, mandate, EID, name, city, phone, copy, activate. So I can come to maintenance status. I can say read and change. I can say display maintenance allowed. Activate. Done. Activated. So now, if you see here, if you see the contents wise, I am able to see only the fields what I selected. I selected EID name city phone, so I am able to see only EID name city phone. But now in that table there are six records. All the six records are visible. I don't want to show him Bangalore records. I want to show him only Hyderabad records. But I cannot restrict it. He can see everything. In these four fields, whatever data is there, he can see everything. And when he can see everything, he can change everything. Hold on 1 minute. Are you able to see? Are you able to listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Naveen, please do this. You are not able to hear me, so I'm typing it. So please follow this, Naveen. So now here, if you see, I can hide fields. We can restrict the fields, but not the contents. In those four fields, he can see everything. When he can see everything, he can change everything. So he's changing any of these four fields. But I don't want to show him. Let's assume he is a Hyderabad HR. So I want to show him only Hyderabad records. I don't want to show him Bangalore records, but he is able to see Bangalore records also. So I cannot restrict by contents. That's the drawback. These are the two drawbacks. Because of these two drawbacks, database view came into picture. Database view. So I don't prefer to give pages and pages of notes because you are not coming for essay writing competition and no one will ask you in the exam write a essay about this views or etc. 5 marks, 10 marks. So when you are coming in the interview, when we are asking about any question, you have to answer to the point, crisp and clear. I don't like answers, not only I. We don't like, the interviewers don't like answers with autobiographies. Stick to the point. So now, because of the drawbacks of projection view, database you came into picture is used for one or more tables. Is used for one or more tables. I can use it for one table as well as more tables also. So now I am coming to database view and I am creating one more database view. I am keeping this view as it is, projection view as it is, and I am going to one more session slash OSC11 and I am going to DBV DBV01 database view 01 I am creating. Create database view. Now database view I am creating for single table. As of now, employee table. I am only creating for employee table. Whatever table you want, give it. Whatever table you want, you can give it. Now come to the table fields. When you are giving one table, no need to give any joining conditions. I can come to the view fields, table fields, what fields you want, EID, name, phone, city, copy. Whatever fields I want, I created. Now come to the maintenance status. Again, read and change, display maintenance allowed, activate. So now this is again an interview question. This is again an interview question. I can use I can use projection view for one table. When I have projection view for one table, why I should use database view for one table? What is required? What is the purpose of creating a database view for one table when I can create a projection view for one table? Advantage. So if there is an advantage only, we can use database view for one table. So first thing, in a database view, in a projection view, I cannot filter the contents. But if you see the database view screen, we have something called as selection conditions. Selection condition. One more tab extra is there. Now in the select condition, I can put some condition somewhat like this, where city equal to some condition I'm giving. Example, Hyderabad. I'm giving Hyderabad, activate. When I'm creating a view, I'm giving some condition. So here I am giving some condition. So now if you see, it will show me only Hyderabad records. It will show me only Hyderabad records. Whatever condition I give there, only those condition records it will show. So here advantage is I can hide the fields as well as I can hide the contents. Field level filter is possible, data level filter is possible. Field level filter, I can filter the fields. At the same time, I can filter the data also. Both are possible. So database view has more advantages than projection view. So what is the purpose of creating database view with single table? What is the advantage of creating database view with a single table? In a projection view, I cannot filter the contents, but in database view, I can filter the contents. Advantage. So you have to explain in your own words. No one will ask you in the interview, hey, show me how to create a database view, show me how to create a projection view. No one will ask you that, show me. So you should understand what is the purpose of it. Now, one person, this 7 o'clock batch are almost completing the course within the next 10 days. They will be completing that batch. Now they are asking, sir, what to prepare, sir? We are preparing for interview, sir. What to prepare? So last 6 months, what course we have done, I don't know. What is the purpose? What we are explaining every day, everything you have to prepare. And the notes, why I'm giving, I'm not giving for time pass. These are the interview questions. You have to prepare for all these things. Whatever we are learning practically, you have to practice everything. Whatever I'm giving theory, you should remember those for interview questions. So now database view has advantages. What is advantage? Can filter data wise as well as, or I can say, data level filtering and field level filtering are possible. Data level filtering, field level filtering are possible. Next question. Can we maintain the data? Can we maintain the data using database view? Can we maintain the data by using the database view? Now this is a database view. Maintenance status I kept as read and change. Read and change. Now if you see, it is allowing me to change the record. You are seeing the change button. I can select the record, I can change it, edit the record and save it. So it is allowing me to change the data. Okay. Now one more advantage of database view. can be can be used for multiple tables also, but projection view cannot be used for multiple tables. Database view can be used for multiple tables. So now how to create a database view for multiple tables? SC11 database view 02 create. I repeat, please create your own please create your own Z table and practice all these topics. So database view, some DB view, whatever records you want. I am creating YYZ EMP, YYZ EDUT, YYZ employee table EID, mandate, YYZ EDUT mandate, YYZ EMP EID, YYZ EDUT EID. Joining condition followed by what fields you want. From table 1, what fields you want. So mandate, EID, name, city, phone. Copy. Next, education, education, college, year of pass. Copy. So I have selected fields of employee table as well as education table. Now activate this. So I can create a view, database view with 2 tables, 3 tables, 4 tables, 5 tables, 6 tables, 7 tables, n number of tables. There is no restriction. So we can use n number of tables in a database view. So now when you go for the view, you can see the table. So now if I execute it, I can see the contents of the table. Employee table contents are there, education table contents are there, and one of the regular entry question. What type of join database view uses? So what type of join database view uses? So nowhere we are mentioning use a join, but we are joining two tables. We are joining two tables here, table 1 and table 2, table join conditions. So we are joining two tables, table 1, table 2. While joining, I only gave the fields, but nowhere I'm saying use inner join or left outer join. But if you see the contents wise, what type of join it is using? What type of join it is using?
Left outer.
Join.
So what is should be output of left outer join? What should be the contents of left outer join?
I-
The same field for both the
Same
tables.
fields. Huh?
Same common
Inner
fields.
join ki left outer join ki
Common.
difference ఏంటి వెంకట్?
Whether it's inner join.
అంటే కామన్ ఐడి
Common records plus left side table fields. In the left
టేబుల్.
side table, there is record number 2, record number 5. Are you seeing record number 2 and record number
నో
5?
సార్. నో
So
సార్.
what is the
No,
output
sir.
here? What output is this? Common records. Are you seeing record number 2 here?
సార్ ఎన్నర్ జాయిన్.
Hmm. So even after showing this like this, okay, you are doing a mistake because you don't know. One of your senior after going to the interview, he told left outer join. And again coming and arguing, sir, it's left outer join only, right? I am showing you practically here. Nothing is theory here. Here in my employee table, there is record number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is record number 2? Where is record number 5? In this, we are not getting 2 and 5. So this is the output of inner join. The screen, that SC11 screen, is designed in such a way that when you activate, SAP is generating one code. That code will always be inner join only. The code will always be inner join only. So here it is generating inner join. It uses inner join. Where is the practical proof? Create employee table, create education table. Now in my employee table, there are some records with with educations, without educations. The record number 2, record number 5 don't have any education. So now if you see the joining condition, if I execute this code, if I execute this view, it is showing you some contents. It is only showing the contents where education records are there. Wherever education records are not there, those are not coming. So it uses inner join. That is the regular interview question. Now, can I can I edit? Can I update the contents with database view? Can we?
Yes,
Can
sir.
we? Now
If more than one table, then we can't.
this is database view. This database view is using only one table. So with one table, I can maintain. It is allowing me to read and change. But if you see the database view 2, I am using two tables. Now see here, you can only read database view with more than one table. So the answer is yes, we can edit, we can use database view to maintain only one table contents. If more than one table is used, we cannot maintain the data. When I say maintain editing, we cannot maintain the data. It's only for display. It's only for display. Now, disadvantages or restrictions or whatever you call restrictions or constraints or drawbacks, whatever you want to call it. So first drawback, cannot edit, cannot used to maintain data for more than one table. We cannot maintain the data for more than one table. So if you want to maintain the data from more than one table, if you want to maintain the data for one or more tables, we have to use maintenance view. But before coming to the maintenance view, database view, you have to understand clearly. So everywhere there is advantages, disadvantages. Because of disadvantages of projection view, database view came into picture. Now because of database view drawbacks, maintenance view came into picture. So we cannot edit the contents if I am using more than one table. And again, one of your senior, after 1 month, he's coming and saying, "Sir, I created a database view, sir. It is disabled, sir." So you told that we can maintain the data, sir. You told. Simply, you told. Where? No, sir, I observed the notes, sir. You are not even observing the notes clearly. Clearly, we are mentioning we can use database view to maintain only one table contents. So if you are not remembering the things, what is the purpose of explaining? Now, coming back to coding. Slash OSC30. Now, forget about this. S underscore EID, S underscore EDU compulsory. EDU compulsory. This is the education compulsory. The fields I want in the output is EID, name, city, phone, education, college, year of pass. I can write this program with nested selects. Select on education table, select whatever fields EID, name, city, phone, etc. Sorry, select EID, EDU, college, year of pass from ZZ EDU into work area EDU, where EID in S underscore EID and EDU in S underscore EDU, and select, followed by select single EID, name, city, phone from ZZEMP into work area EMP, where EID equal to work area EDU EID. Write down the data work area EMP, work area EDU. In this way, I can write it. Now the same assignment. Which view shall I use? Which view shall I use? Which join shall I use? Which join shall I use to do this assignment?
Inner join.
Hmm?
Inner join.
Inner join. So I'm doing this
and
assignment,
database view.
inner join. So I'm writing select ZZEMP ZZEMP name, ZZEMP city, ZZEMP phone, ZZEDU education, ZZEDU college, ZZEDU year of pass into work area final from ZZEMP inner join ZZEDU on on ZZEMP EID equal to ZZEDU EID, where ZZEMP EID in S underscore EID and ZZEDU education in S underscore education, and select, followed by followed by write statement. Write the work area final. So this is the second way I can do it. First way, second way. Next, I can create a view. I can create a DB view, database view, and then I can write a select statement. Select EID name, city, phone, education, college, year of pass from that ZZDB view, whatever database you created, into ZZDB view, into work area final, where EID in S underscore EID and EDU in S underscore EDU. Write statements and select. I can write my code like this also. Now, out of these three, joins and views both use joins only. Views also joins only. This also joins only. So time wise, both are almost the same. Time wise, both are almost the same. But this nested selects will take time consuming. Select inside a select is always a time consuming. Already we have seen. So now out of these two, now let's assume I have 1 lakh employees. 1 lakh employees in my in database. How many education records will be there? Roughly
5 lakh to 6 lakh.
5 lakhs to 6 lakhs. So let's assume one person is having average of 3 educations, 10th inter degree, minimum. So 3 lakhs records minimum will be there. But some people can have post graduation also. So I am assuming minimum cases. So 1 lakh employees will have 3 lakhs educations. So if I join 1 lakh into 3 lakh, the possibility is it might go to dumps. For some companies, the employees are very few. Wherever the employees are very few, I can use joins. But for some companies, the employee count is very high. So when the employee count is very high, if I write a join like this, it will go to dump. So in some projects, joins will go to dump because if the data is huge. So this is a risky factor. This program might not work properly after 5 6 years if the data is huge, but this program will work. So speed wise both are same, but advantage wise view has more advantage. So this program is better to do it with a view. Now the same assignment I am interchanging it. S underscore EID compulsory S underscore EDU. Now, which view shall I create? View is the best one I said. We discussed which view shall I create.
Project
Left
data.
outer view, left outer join, and DB
Someone
view.
said, someone said projection view. So here two tables data is there. So first thing is we cannot create projection view. So interview, you should be very careful. whatever first answer you tell, that only will record it. Second answer, if you are changing the answers, we'll assume that okay, this person is not content on the subject. That's what we'll say. So right now we have completed two views. Now you said the first view project new. I will say, are you sure? Then you are changing the answer to database view. Only two views are there. It's a you are choosing the option. Which one might be the right? You are not content. So projection view cannot be created for multiple tables. Now my output is multiple tables output. So definitely projection view is not done. Now someone said database view. Now how can you create a database view for a left outer join?
Both are different.
Now, which type of views is nothing but joins only? Views are indirectly joins. While creating a view, in the background, SAP is joining the tables. Which join SAP is using?
Inner join.
Inner.
Inner join.
Now, I cannot create a view with left outer join scenario. If you see the entire screen, nowhere we can mention use left outer join. So, can I create a database view with left outer join case?
No, sir.
Okay.
No. So, can I do this assignment with view? Can I do this assignment with view?
No, sir.
I
Uh-huh.
cannot do this assignment with view because if I create a view and do this assignment, I will never get record number 2, record number 5, etc. That means people who don't have educations won't come in the output. But I want to see all those employee details. If I say show me 1 to 5, show me 1 to 5, it should show all the records of 1 to 5. If I say show 1 to 6, it should show all the records of 1 to 6. But my view won't give those records 2 and 5, it won't come because it uses inner join. I cannot do this assignment, not possible with the view. So I cannot do this assignment with view. So then what is the alternative? Joins. Which join shall I write in this program?
Left outer join.
So can I do this assignment with left outer join?
Yes, sir.
In a left outer join, so you have not present in the last class. In a left outer join, right side table fields cannot be used in the where condition. Huh? You forgot?
No, sir.
If I have to repeat day before day's classes again today, then what they used? Notes, drawbacks of joins class.
I remember, sir. I know.
Hmm. So how can we use left side table fields in the where condition? Select.
Only left side field will come in where condition.
So what is the purpose of right side table then? What I gave select options s underscore eid for zzemp eid. Select options s underscore edu for zzEDU education table. So we'll do one thing. zzEDU eid zzEDU tables. zzEDU. Now employee table eid, employee table name, employee table city, employee table phone, education table education, education table college, education table year of pass into work area final from employee table left outer join zzEDU on employee table EID in S underscore EID and education table education in S underscore EDU and select types begin of TY final end of TY final EID name, city, phone, education, college, year of pass. Check on where now ZZEDU. No fields from the right hand table of a left out join may appear in the where condition of right side. If you don't put this where condition, then what is the purpose of giving this field on the screen? What is the purpose of using this field on the screen? If the user gives, if the user gives somewhat like this, if the user is giving, show me employee 1 to 10, those who have done MTech, it should filter by MTech. But if you don't use this field in the where condition, it will show all the fields of 1 to 10. Then what is the purpose of giving this field? Whatever fields I give in the selection screen, you have to filter the data based on that selection screen. So indirectly, you are going to your IRCTC website and you are giving Hyderabad to Bangalore and you are giving 1st November. It is not considering 1st November at all. It is only considering Hyderabad and Bangalore and showing all the trains. So it is showing train on 31st, it showed train on 2nd November, 3rd November, 4th November. Now on 1st November, the train is not there. It is showing remaining entries. I want on 1st November, except that it is showing everything. I am getting some output. Is this output correct?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whatever fields are there, we have to filter it. In a left outer join, I cannot use right side table fields. Now, one thing if I want to do is I can put if conditions again. The main purpose of using select options is to minimize the if conditions. Again, if you start writing if s underscore eid is initial and s underscore edu is not initial, if I give 5 inputs on the screen, you have to write 25 combinations. You will die. The main purpose of select option is to minimize the if conditions. Again, writing the if conditions for select options like this is meaningless. So, ideally, we suggest that we cannot do this with nested selects. Sorry, we cannot do this with joins. I cannot do this scenario with views. I cannot do this scenario with joins. So, only option left with me is
Option.
Nested select.
Select
nested
and single.
selects. Select single can I use?
No, sir, means select and select.
Select and selects only. I cannot use select single also in this assignment.
Yes,
I
select and
cannot use select single also. I have to use select and select only. Nested selects, which is a time consuming drawback. So again, if you observe carefully, all the assignments cannot be done with joins. All the assignments cannot be done with views. So whenever I give an assignment, there is something to learn in that assignment. At least minimum 1 or 2 interview questions will be covered when you do that assignment. If you have done the assignments what I have explained you might have observed that one assignment can be done in 3 ways. One assignment can be done in 3 ways. Another assignment can be done in only on one way. That is nested selects. So if I do the program in nested selects, performance issue. So what what is the alternative? So alternative here is internal tables, which we start the next week. So from next Monday onwards, we'll start the heart of SAP, internal tables. But to understand that internal tables, you should be strong till here. Strong does not means doing exercises. Your brain should be strong. It should remember the things. We should not repeat the same things again and again and again. Everything should be there on your fingertips. If someone wake you up in a sleep and ask you, tell me a two table, you are thinking two ones are two, two twos are what? Then how can we call you as an experienced person? So all these things what we are learning, you should be there in your mind. That many times you have to repeat. And this is what we ask you in the interview. No one will give you the question paper before and ask you prepare and come. On the spot they will ask you. So your brain should be in such a fast that when I said joins topic, automatically whatever interview questions related to join should come into your mind so that you can answer as fast as possible. So in Kon Banega Karodpati, we have something called as fastest finger first. So here also the same thing. But here it's not the fastest finger, the fastest brain. So how fast you can recollect and how fast you can answer. Okay, we don't see how fast you are answering. You have to but we can't wait for 2 minutes or 3 minutes to answer. We'll ask a question, we'll wait for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Within that 30 seconds to 1 minute, if you can't answer, we'll go to the next question. Continuously 4 5 questions you are not able to answer, I will say, okay, I'll get back to you. So, is this practice enough? Question yourself. If you feel yes, it's enough, no need to practice. So, please make sure you are utilizing this time. Once this topic is over, from next week onwards, the course will fly. You don't even know when the course will be completing. That much fast will be going. Those topics are simple topics. If you don't know these basics, you are gone. So, make sure you open the topics from the starting once again and every now and then revise. From Monday onwards you won't have time to revise all these topics. From Monday onwards we'll start a new topic which is internal tables. So you will have time to practice only the internal tables. You won't have time to practice this. So in the interview someone asks you about these questions, when will you practice? So complete your assignments in on the same day preferably. If it is not possible to complete on the same day, at least within that Sunday. Before that Sunday, you have to close your old tasks. Whatever backlogs are there, you have to close by Sunday. Monday, you have to start freshly. Always, I will start any new topic based starting from Monday only, always. So that you can revise it on Saturday and Sundays. So that's it for me for today. Catch you